baseman creeping way in on the pitch. Center field. Stuart Fairchild has it tracked. Lippett standing on second. He'll go to third. Fairchild drops the ball. Now the first base umpire, hold on a moment. The first base umpire, Randy Sutton, extended his arms as if to say safe, which is the indication of a dropped ball. So Tom Walter's going to come check on it. Are they saying it was no catch? He says no catch. Now here's the other issue. Rivera's standing at first.
Oh, that's a catch right there.
That's a catch. Now, here's the other side of this. First of all, it's a catch. It's terrible. They called it a no catch. So Langworthy, who hit it's walking away. Now he said, wait a minute. He says it's no catch. Rivera's at first. If it's no catch, Rivera should be at second.
And he will be out in this case if there was a no catch call.
That call, let's hope that a four-man meeting here corrects the call. That is clearly a bad call. So Walter's unhappy. They call it no catch. Kevin O'Sullivan likely angry because Rivera's stranded over there. You've got two Gator runners standing on first base.
That was a great shot by the cameraman right there. When you see everybody going crazy.
They're going to look at this.
This is clearly a catch right here. I'm wondering what they're going to decide. At any rate,
a catch or no catch in the outfield or foul territory is reviewable, okay? We could look at this 4,000 times. We're going to get one answer. That's a catch.
Perfect control of the ball on the transfer. Not even on the transfer. When he lowered his arm to throw at the bottom of the windup, right before you throw, that's where he loses it. This is a catch.
It's not close.
It's not even close.
So now the question, though, because Steele had the ball, he didn't go touch second base. So what is the situation with Rivera? You've got to assume that he'll be out. Here's the rules. Here's what you can replay. We had one in game 2. Here you go in game 3. Fair or foul? Yes. Is it a ground rule double or a homer? That's a ground rules thing. So yes. Number 3 is what we're looking at now. Catch or no catch in the outfield. And that's Billy Hayes with the headset. And Randy Sutton, who made the call, is on the left. This should be a short call. Doesn't matter what side the headphones are on, it should be a short call. And so Fairchild makes the catch. Steele has it. Now does Steele go touch second? Okay, he does. So Rivera will be out.
And the situation would be exactly the same as if it's a catch as well. First and third.
Either way, correct.
In
the end, it's an out. You would have still had your runner at third. So the difference is, do you have Rivera standing at first or Langworthy standing at first? Langworthy is speedier than Mike Rivera. But we have to assume at this point Rivera's going to head into the dugout once they get this thing corrected.
That's the right call. And the preferable call for Florida.
It actually would be, yeah. Which may be why we haven't necessarily seen Kevin O'Sullivan angry. He's just standing over by Ryan Larson near the dugout. I cannot understand what's taking so long on this. All right, let's see what Billy Hayes comes up with.
That's going to be a catch. We're going to have runners at first and second base.
Oh, okay. Now Kevin O'Sullivan's upset. You heard him say runners at first and second. It's a catch and nobody can advance. And it'll be Rivera at first, not Langworthy.
Now, this is surprising because a tag was made at second base, so the runner easily advanced to third. So there's no reason why the runner that went third needs to go back to second.
This is the confusing part. I was confused a moment ago thinking Rivera was going to go to the dugout. No, the hitter goes to the dugout, which is Langworthy. Rivera should be at first. Everybody's on board with that, right?
Perfectly.
Okay.
Perfectly agreed.
Now, the question is, why would Lippitt not be able to advance?
There was a catch.
Right.
You tag. You take off. If the outfielder dropped it before he threw it, that's his problem. I'm still able to advance to third base. He grabbed the ball, Fairchild, and threw it back into the infield. First and third. That's the way it should be.
Here's the rule from the truck, all right? Because it was called a no catch on the field, but then eventually overturned, nobody advances, okay? So that's the way it's written up. Even if the call was wrong, and in this case, it hurts Florida. It was called a no catch. It was the wrong call. It was overturned. Because of that, nobody advances. Thus, we sit at first and second. That's not satisfying, though, for Kevin O'Sullivan.
He has every reason here to be upset. Now, that is a rule that was thought of before this ever happened. Now it's just not fair. At the end of the day, it's not fair, but it is the rule.
And maybe you go back to the rule book in the offseason and you change that. But for right now, if that's the rule, that's the rule.
That's the rule.
And that's the rule. It was a bad call, but it isn't going to change. All right, Randy Sutton made a bad call. We can agree on that.
He will be the first one to tell you, and he feels really bad that this is happening because he wants to get every single call right. Unfortunately now, Florida actually gets penalized for running the bases well. I mean, simply unfortunate. The rule is the rule.
So Mark Colsavari is in at DH now. Colsavari, little check swing. Who makes the play? The catcher, Harvey, for the out. That's out number 2. And the boos are still raining down from the crowd here at McKethan Stadium, because they